Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Doubt. And this movie is directed by John Patrick Shanley, and it came out in 2008, starring Philip Seymour Hoffman, Meryl Streep, and Amy Adams. And Viola Davis is in the movie as well, even if it's only for like 2 scenes. But she was great in it, and as well as everyone else. Everyone did a really great job acting, especially those 4 that I just mentioned. Like, those are the main standouts, mostly because they're in the movie the most, except for Viola Davis. But the other 3 I just mentioned are in the movie mostly. And overall, I really enjoyed the movie. And before I get into the film any deeper, I just wanted to mention that I've never seen any movie that was directed by John Patrick Shanley. But I have reviewed Moonstruck, and he didn't direct that movie, he wrote it. He was the writer for that movie, and I just now discovered this after looking up some stuff that he did. And in terms of movies that he's directed, he's only done 3 movies, this being one of them. And this movie was based on a play, and the director for this movie was also the person who wrote the stage play, I believe. And it never really felt like I was watching a stage play necessarily, in the sense that like in a bad way necessarily, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it didn't feel like I was watching actors perform in front of a live audience, like in that kind of way. Like, this movie uses filmmaking to help show you how the story is being told, and I really loved the performances in the movie, like I said already, and I do think that the characters are interesting and they're very well written, and I do think this is a very interesting story, and it explores a lot of different things, and there's always something going on to keep you interested in watching it, and everything just feels natural. And Meryl Streep in the movie, like, her character, I just wanted to mention this really quickly. Her character is like, she's seen a lot and will just do just about anything to get her way. And in any other movie, this character might seem very cartoonish and very difficult to take seriously, but the way it's presented, and also with Meryl Streep's performance, she helps sell it, and it never comes across as goofy, and the movie also develops her character properly to the point where you can believe that someone like this exists in the real world. Like, you could possibly meet someone like that, and they make it very believable, and all of the characters feel authentic in that way. Like, Amy Adams is basically just looking at things in a way that's purely innocent, and there's like, she can't really see any malice, basically, and she just sees the good in people, and or in just any situation, like they literally say in the movie. And that was interesting to see the dynamic between those characters. And I also enjoyed how the movie presented the story of the film, and I love how information was presented, and the movie does a good job at keeping you interested in what's going on in the story. And the movie isn't necessarily a fast-paced movie, but there's a lot going on that it's able to keep you entertained throughout. Like, every scene in the movie feels as though it needs to be there, and it serves a purpose, and nothing goes on for too long, and it just stays thoroughly entertaining. The child acting was good for the most part. There were a couple lines that I felt could have been done a bit better, but overall I didn't really have much issue with them in the movie. There's also a decent amount to interpret from the film, just from individual scenes. And there's a lot of character to these characters, even the side characters. There's a lot going on that you can interpret, or at least some of them. I don't know if I would say that for every character now that I think about it, but most of the characters are very well realized, or at least the characters that the film develops. And overall, it was just a really, really good movie that was surprisingly better than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like, yeah, that was decent, but I'll probably never watch again. But this movie kind of surprised me at how good it was, and it is a film that I will be watching again because I really enjoyed it. So definitely check this movie out if you haven't already. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Doubt an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Doubt, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for The Pit and the Pendulum. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.